What it do? How you doing? Happy Tuesday. How you doing, Kimmy? How you doing, baby? Capri Fry. Hey, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I had to play that extortion beat. Extortion, extortion. Having my cake and my pie and eating it too, you guys. I have to take me something to like just calm that me, down. Welcome to the channel with your girl Texas Black Diamond, aka TBD. I've been trying to catch up. I'm in bed, so I can't get around like I really want to, but I've been trying to keep up with this nonsense, and it's giving me a big headache. And you just have to look at this case. It's weird. The weirdest case, and the case I'm talking about, for some that doesn't know, that watching, hasn't been on my channel. I've been talking about the Robert Sylvester Kelly, aka R. Kelly, the R&B, and the king of R&B. So Usher, just step back, because no way, no form that you the king of R&B at all. Okay, want to put that and throw that in there as well. You're not the king of R&B, Usher. But Robert Sylvester Kelly was acquitted in 2008 for um, CP. And so now we're on what, a third trial right now. He had a trial in New York, messed up, screwed up, which I feel like it wasn't a fair trial for him. He was found guilty. They already had their minds made up, and so the judge, Dunn and Dunley, sentenced him to 30 years. His new attorney, Jennifer Bunjean, has put in an appeal, and that's great, because his rights has been violated on all levels in that trial, which I feel this one is as well. We are in the streets. Y'all, what's up, Miss Pat? Everybody in the streets, y'all. I'm sitting here, I'm hurting like hell, y'all. But I'm trying to stay in the mix. Now I'm just trying to stay in my lane and just do me, and not worry about the rest. But as I look at what's going on, and listening to the transcripts, because I actually wanted to listen to the transcript so I can get a better understanding of what Jennifer Bunjean is trying to do here. And so as I'm listening, I'm like, oh, okay, I get what she is saying here. So they're actually trying to say that Robert, it was a bribery. Like he tried to bribe them and tried to send them away and keep them away from the world. And I'm like, okay, they went on a little vacation. So when Bungie mentioned about Robert paying rent for her, when Bungie mentioned about Section 8 for her, I said, okay, I get where you going, Jennifer Bungie. The pot can't talk about the kettle because in this case, I see bribery with the prosecutors. Y'all paying this woman's rent. Y'all send her on vacations. Y'all doing what y'all claimed that Robert did, right? So they saying that he sent them away and things like that. And so where Jennifer Bungie was getting at when she was speaking on um, this land fair, Rashonda land fair, reaching out to Robert, saying that her um, her grandmother passed away. Her mom's mom passed away. And so, Robert was like, oh, sorry to hear that. Give me her number. So that shows that Robert wasn't even in communication with these people. And so you had Lisa Van Allen reaching out to Rashonda Landfair. And I'm like, okay, I guess everybody is getting together. This is our last opportunity to get some money from Robert Sylvester Kelly. And so as I listened to the transcript with Lisa Van Allen, the Chuck and Keith. And so I'm like, wait a freaking minute here. Let me break this down like I did before all of this came out. And it's confirming what I felt that was going on with Lisa Van Allen and Chuck and Keith. Like I told you guys, they sit Chuck and Keith, they sitting in the room and everybody talking about, Robert hating on him. If you look at the pictures, Robert taken with these people, haters. You don't see them smiling. I'm gonna see if I can pull up some pictures and show y'all some examples. So they hating on this man, and you know, my career ain't going like his, and he promised me he was gonna do this, and he promised me he's gonna do that. And so Jennifer Bungie is showing, the jurors like these people wasn't afraid of Robert. Robert didn't bribe them. Robert didn't scare them, and they came back and they stayed with him and they hung around him. They was reaching out to him. He wasn't reaching out to them. He'll respond every now and then. And whoop nanny. If he didn't respond to them, retaliation. And she is proving that each and every last one of these females wanted money. Everybody wanted to have their cake and eat it too. And if you were a person that you say you was afraid of this man, you was a victim, and you went through all this terror with this man, and it's no way in the world you'll be reaching out trying to bribe this man of his money. You'll be afraid to speak to him about, hey, if you don't do this and do that, I'm gonna do this. Hey, I just want you to know they trying to reach out to me. So what you gonna do? You gonna pay me to shut up? And if I were Robert, say what you gotta say here. Everybody else out of reached a settlement with speaking. So tell what the hell you want to tell. So I felt like Robert got to the point where he was like, I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of this bribery. And matter of fact, when someone texted him, I think it was the intern female tried to bribe him. And he said it was bribery. And she said, no, it's trying to get your attention. So I'm like, what kind of shit is this? Y'all trying to make it like this man has terrorized these women and they are in love with him. Some in love with him. They still love him, and I've been trying to reach out to him and let me see what I can get at the last minute. So when I look at Lisa Van Allen, Chuck, and Keith, she was with him when the allegations hit, she's in the middle between, I'll say between 2001 to 2008, she started having messing around with Keith, telling who else she done screwed. Then she started messing around with Damian Pryor. She got a baby by him, a little girl. She well probably grown now, and she went back into Robert's life. Why did she go back to Robert's house? Right? It made me think that all of them had a plot and a plan. She goes back in. Let me see what I can get out of this. Let me see what I can get from him. You go in, you're stealing, you're looking for tapes, or you are planning on making your own video, and then to extort him. You do this video, and then you make it kind of blurry so you can't hardly tell who is who. You bring in decoys along with yourself, along with your friend that you was having a messing around with. You said it under oath, and I'm talking about Lisa Van Allen. So then I think about the watch and the cross necklace. I'm like, okay, did she steal some of his stuff? Did she steal some of his clothes? So somebody else can put on these clothes and do this video. You know, it's kind of weird to me. It's just, I don't know. It's just like a circus. I really have. It's like my brain is just like, I just can't. I can't cope with it. This shit is just all over the place. Welcome everybody to the channel. Hey, Sweetscape, I haven't seen you in a while. You digging me? J40 Frank, welcome. And so I'm just been sitting here trying to just put the pieces of the puzzle together. So then we have Lisa Van Allen tries to extort him during the trial. Like, is the trial getting ready to come up, and let me extort him? And I feel that once she didn't get the other part of her money. How you doing, Kim? But Lisa Van Allen didn't get the other part of the money. And I really truly feel that they went through Daryl McDavis, because that's how they've been doing from day one, going through Daryl McDavis. And so Robert doesn't know anything about this. So they're fooling Daryl McDavis, and Daryl McDavis like, I gotta protect my pocketbook. We're not gonna worry Robert with this stuff. We're gonna just deal with it ourselves and get the tape back. And at this point, with any celebrity or anybody, at this point, if somebody say, I got something on you, you better pay me, just like, go ahead and do what the fuck you want to do. We can go to trial, whatever the case. I'm not giving you my money, because they're going to have their cake and eat it too. They can come back later and try to bribe you again, just like Deronda Pace. 4 freaking times. She had 4 different lawyers trying to come back and bribe Robert with the same crap. So I felt like Robert just got to the point where he was tired. And so as I was listening to Tracy, A View from Tracy Point, and you guys remember when I was telling you guys before it came out about, how you doing, Rita? Lala, how y'all doing? So I lost my thought. I forgot what I was getting ready to say. That's why I really be trying not to speak, y'all. I don't be trying to ignore y'all, but I'm finna go back and see what I was getting ready to say. I can't, cause I'm just freestyling. Let me see what I was saying. Cause I'm a celebrity or anybody at this point. If somebody said, I got something on you, you better pay me. Just like, go ahead and do what the fuck you want to do. You can go to trial, whatever the case. I'm not giving you my money, because they're gonna have their cake and eat it too. They can come back later and try to bribe you again, just like Deronda Pace. 4 freaking times. She has 4 different lawyers trying to come back and bribe Robert. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. Thank you, baby. So I was listening to Tracy, and she was speaking on the phone, right? Y'all remember when I was telling y'all about the phone, and Robert told Rashonda Landfair, it was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I just found my freaking phone in the couch." Y'all remember I was telling y'all about that? His phone was hidden in the sofa. Y'all remember that? Because he was at the studio, and I'll just say allegedly, but everything is coming to pass on what I said, what people told me that went down. And so, what's the child name? Shit, the Clary girl, Azriel Clary, stole his phone. She was trying to go into his phone, and so they were looking for his phone, and she put the phone in the couch. They found the phone in the couch. So I was like, oh, okay. So but she was looking at the messages that Rashonda Landfair was sending to him. So she knew all about Rashonda Landfair trying to reach out to Robert and stuff like that. And knowing her, she probably texts, Rashonda Landfair some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling what she texts her. And so I'm like, damn. It's like everybody trying to get their last meal. That it's like the last supper. You can call it the last supper, right? Like, oh, okay, this done came out now. So now I'm really gonna bribe him. So now you have Lisa Van Allen, and to come to find out, trying to bribe him a freaking game. Then you have Roshana Landfair trying to get her last meal. So you have all these people. You got the girl Tracy trying to bribe him and get her last meal. Okay, let me see what I can get out of him, because he's getting ready to be indicted. Because I'm pretty sure they know, because I'm pretty sure Homeland Security has reached out to them and talked and spoke with them. So they knew that something was going down, along with Barry Hankerson and everybody else. And that's why he used the opportunity to try to put out Aaliyah's music that flopped, okay? So I'm just looking at this crap like Bunjean is showing that everybody has something to gain. And nobody was in fear. No one was angry. Everybody just wanted a payday, because all this time they had plenty of time to come out and say that I went through this. I'm upset. I'm angry. So I'm looking at the government like, y'all trying to go with Robert, saying that he paying her rent, that he sent her on vacation. Hell, y'all paying her, put her on Section 8, and your freaking ass sent her on a vacation. Talking about send her away because she was afraid, because Robert got arrested, and he wasn't even arrested at that time. He wasn't arrested at that time. And then if they sent you away, wouldn't you think that it would have been, what you call it, the protection thing? They would have did something, that protection thing. I can't think of the name right now because I'm medicated down. But witness protection. They would have put her under witness protection. They put her on Section 8. She's working. She's in a house in Chicago. Still in the same spot. Still in freaking Chicago. None of these women has been hurt, or anything like that. People might say something, that's their opinion. People might be like, the thoughts and the sluts and stuff. That's what people been putting out there. I just have no comment on it at all. I just say these are some kitty cat hoppers that was, what you call it, promiscuous. What would you call it? Like, even listen to Tracy speaking on this girl that's saying, well, this woman that's claiming that he violated her and he forced himself on her, but she kept going back, and he told her, well, you a virgin, it's gonna hurt, and you went to these places, just like with what's his name, the Weinstein guy. These women had every opportunity to just say no. And if you notice, what Bonjean got out of them. Oh, well, when I told him that no, he left it alone. He didn't force anyone. And then I was thinking about the New York trial. I'm like, where the damn disease is? Because they done threw all kinds of gonorrheas, chlamydia, and claps, and herpes, and hepatitis, and every freaking thing out there, and AIDS and stuff in the trial in New York. But did it? No one said Roshana supposed to been having the longest affair with him. Where the herpes is? It's the 14 up there in Chicago. It's the herpes in New York. It just make sense to me because it's not making any sense to me. I need y'all to help me make sense of this because I'm just lost. How you doing, Big Red? The messages are coming on slow, you guys, but I am trying. Hi, Felicia. They could have talked about herpes at all. Just what I'm saying. What a freaking damn herpes. And nobody said, oh my God, he made my life miserable because he gave me herpes and I can't even do this and I can't even do that. Okay, Rashonda Landfair was supposed to be the one that was screwing him and the wife and Lisa Van Allen and, all these people. So I'm just wondering here, why is everybody so angry at Robert and Robert alone? What Drill is? Ain't nobody mad at Drill. Drill supposed to be licking up in her. It ain't nobody mad at her. The auntie told her to do what uh Alice Clary told her daughter to do, but nobody angry at these people. What are angry at? We just angry at one person, I guess, because he was famous. He the one got the money, and we just want to destroy his life. We want to make him miserable. We want to embarrass him. We want to put his sex life out there. Everybody was sucking and effing and screwing and hopping and tuning it up and all that. I just I I I can't swallow the pill, y'all. I'm looking at this case like, are you guys serious? Are y'all serious? I'm looking at it like, thank you, sweetheart. I'm looking at this like, I can't. I don't understand this. I just hope they just throw this shit out. But like, you know what? Throw this shit out. Cause we're gonna let these parents know. We're gonna let these women know. Y'all trying to have y'all cake and eat it too. Y'all done got everything y'all wanted from this man. Y'all done screwed this man. Y'all done went back to this man. The parents and shit was trying to extort him, and everybody trying to extort. Now y'all trying to use the government and get funds from them because y'all, the man have refused now to keep giving y'all money. It's like, say what you want to say, lie and do whatever you want to do. I'm done with the shit. I'm tired. I'm over this. I just wish they just throw it out. So this way people be like, hey, I ain't gonna be doing this shit. I'm not gonna be bribing nobody. I'm not gonna be screwing nobody. I'm just gonna wait. This just look bad for it. People, going out just screwing threesomes and everything like that. If that's what you want to do, do it. But I'm just saying, don't make it a crime. When nobody has a problem with it. I'm gonna I'm gonna have to put y'all on hold. This is my doctor. I'm sorry. Sorry, everyone. Sorry. That was my doctor. They was trying to get me to go to the ER because I have some complications, bleeding and stuff like that, and I'm like, I'm not trying to go sit at no ER for no 7 and 8 hours, and it'll be uncomfortable. And until my doctor say meet me at the ER, then I'm gonna lay right here in this bed. uh, so yeah, back to this freaking circus because I just don't understand. I'm gonna look on Twitter real quick and see what they are talking about right now. Okay, this is Jason Myers tweet. Let's see.
From the #Arkley courtroom, Mia is sitting very still as she testifies, keeping her gaze on the prosecutor asking questions. She looked at Kelly only once, when asked if she could recognize him in court. Kelly's lawyer stipulated to the identification before she picked him out.
Okay, let's see what else. I hope everybody's doing fine. 3 hour childhood friends who continue prosecuting wrapping up. How many people been keeping up with this? Because this has been some crazy stuff. And I still do not know how to work Twitter. I swear, y'all, this is some confusing stuff to me. I'm like, how do I do this? Okay. 3 hours ago, childhood friend. Okay, so I probably need to go by the hours. And they're talking about the tape. They said somebody put their hands on their heart. Was it an old woman? Was it a old man? I mean, an old woman, a young woman? Was she black? Was she white? Was she just like, oh my God, this is some mess here? And I feel like in this kind of trial, you gotta mix it up. You gotta put some freaks in there, put some grandmas and grandpas in there, some young and old, just different type of people. People, from different neighborhoods and stuff like that. I feel like that's how this should go because if you got traditional people in there, they're not gonna look. They already made their mind up, and they're gonna look at this case like this here is a mess. I have never heard anything like this ever before in my life. So I just feel like it should be a mixture of, different characters, I'll say, for him to get a fair trial. Okay, let's see right here what this is.
Jason Meissner at JMeter22B. Testimony from #Arkley accusers childhood friend to continue as prosecutors wrap up their case. Still to come, 2 more alleged victims who say Kelly sexually abused them as minors. Summary from ChicagoTribune.com.
Wait a minute.
Testimony from R. Kelly accusers childhood friend to continue.
Oh, accused. I was finna say what childhood friend of Robert's in there. I was about to say, what's up, Mr. J, and everybody else who popped up I didn't see. One man. Who is this? What they talking about? Okay, I'm trying to keep up, y'all. This is a lot. Because I'll be asleep half the time, guys.
Jason Meissner at JMeter22B. On Monday, we heard from 2 witnesses who each said they loved #Arkley even though he struck up a sexual relationship with them when they were minors and he was in his early 30s. One said Kelly was like best friend meets boyfriend meets dad. Summary from Chicago. Jason Meissner at JMeter22B. She was very composed through much of the direct, but had a pained expression when asked near the end about her civil lawsuit against Kelly. As Bonjean raised a series of objections to the questions, Nia reached for tissue and began dabbing tears from her eyes. 20 minutes ago, 3
So, let me talk about Drea and the damn Sparkle. Y'all see how fast, and it seemed like they were the first one to get in in front of the media and start speaking and crying and tearing up and acting like they angels and you got the freaking Drea talking about the damn Bible and stuff like that. I'm like, you know what? Now the tears. Now I see where the tears come from. Now it's not he hurt me tears. It's like I'm trying to cover up my sins, tears, and what I did and stuff, and I'm trying to put these tears out here because I'm trying to convince these people, it was everything was done was Robert's fault, and we gonna blame him. I licked and humped and did everything, and but it's the because his name was R. Kelly. That's why I did it, and he got money. That's why I did it. And I'm like, Sparkle. So who to believe? I'm like, so who do we believe? Y'all say now we gotta believe Rashonda Landfair. So if y'all believe Rashonda Landfair says she done screwed, you know, Andrea Lee Kelly, and then she had her aunt to have her to get on this man lap, and then it just seemed like it's a repeat. Like these people taking a a script out of somebody else's um book to and put in theirs. I mean, I'm like just looking at this stuff, and I can't. But if I miss something, y'all keep me up. I mean, y'all welcome to come in here. I'm gonna invite you if you want to come and on and talk about it. Cause it's wearing me the hell out, and hell, I'm like, hell, I listen to some of this stuff, y'all, and I'm on this medication. I'm like, am I just drugged up? Am I hearing something? What the hell? Like going on here? Like the stuff that I'm hearing, I'm like, is it true? Is it just the drugs that I'm taking? Is this got me hearing stuff? And like I'm listening, but I'm actually like dozing off, but I'm trying to listen. And then I get up. When I wake back up, I try to, go back and listen to it again. And I'm like, this is I just feel I feel violated. I'm like the people that punish, Robert, they already done punished him. So hell, just throw it out. They done took the man money. They done blackmail, extortion. Okay, let me get some of these transcripts here. Let me get some of these transcripts. I did a snapshot so I can try to remember something. Your rent, your rent is that's right, yes. And who did you talk to about receiving those rental payments? Robert. And who agreed to make those payments to you for your rent? Robert. You asked on cross examine about your contact with Mr. Robert around that time. So this is the prosecutors talking about rent with Robert. So then I'm like, okay, let me do a snap on this. Anything else not that I can think of? No. And when you said they help you, and this is Jennifer, housing, they help you get Section 8. Housing, don't they? Didn't they? Yes, and Section 8 is a pretty good benefit, isn't it? And she said it was hard to, it's hard to get on Section 8. So she got on Section 8 just like that. And then we find out that they were giving her money. They was, paying for this, they were paying for that, paying for food, paying for travel, just different things. So this is like they're paying her for her testimony, right? So Jennifer had her to admit that the government for help just even in the last couple of years, right? So she said yes, these people been helping her for the last couple of years. So what she tried to do was get money out of Robert, and then she was gonna go and get money out of these people. So Tracy, it came out. So let me find that one. I did a screenshot on that. So Tracy, she actually admitted that they told her that she get. Remember, I told you guys these women get restitution. That's what they told him. You know, you get restitution. If he found guilty, baby, you get some money. So y'all remember I told y'all that. So that's when I was telling y'all all these different people that wasn't even speaking on Robert in the trial. And then when they found out about you get paid if he, if you claim to be a victim and you get paid, you get restitution. So then you have that Cunningham girl to come up out of all and say that he touched her and messed with her. Didn't say it in the surviving lies, lifetime of lies. She didn't say it. Yes, it's a fake trial. It's just I can't. I'm like I'm still waiting on the damn herpes. What a damn herpes. He done gave everybody herpes in New York, but all these women he been screwing for years, they claim in Chicago. What a damn herpes. You've been slurping, you've been bagging it up. Everybody been having threesomes with each other. So where the damn herpes is here in Chicago? No damn herpes. None. So far. I haven't heard. I'm like, I'm listening. I'm trying to listen. Like, what's damn Pepper said everything. And I'm like, these people here went in New York. I was terrified. I was scared, and he forced me to do this and do that. And then from Chicago, now in Chicago, I love him, and I kept going there, and he was buying me this and buying me that, and I really love him, and I reached out to him, and he didn't say anything to me. He wasn't responding to me, so I threatened him so he can so I can get his attention. And I'm like, what the freaking hell? Restitution. I told y'all. I said, baby, I said these women's trying to get a last paycheck. Okay, who is this woman?
Megan Kripo at Kripo. Hello, Chicago. Testimony is set to continue today in R. Kelly's federal child pornography trial. The prosecution could rest its case in chief as early as tomorrow, we're hearing.
So they rest, and so they're going to rest today. They claim they're going to rest. And then yeah, I'm glad I saw this tweet. So have y'all paid attention to everybody when they're being, cross-examined by Jennifer Bunjean, and she speak on what they're saying under oath, or you have the Homeland Security taking their statements, or their attorneys speaking in their statements. They're claiming that it was a mistake. When she called them out on something, it's a mistake. So I'm like, everybody making mistakes. The government making mistakes. They made a mistake. The attorneys made a mistake. Everybody's lying. Because we got to convince the people now. And another thing that Jennifer Bunjean was trying to prove with Roshonda Landfair is like, oh goodness, you guys. One more time. Y'all entertain yourself in here. How McDonald. I have to take these phone calls. Sorry again, you guys. I'm gonna have to take the phone call. What's up, McDime? Um, what Jennifer was trying to prove to the jurors, that um, Landfair had her own counselor. Her parents had their own counselor, and that these people was advised by their counselors to not speak and things like that, and Robert then forced them to be quiet. Robert actually sent them on vacation to, you know, see what they wanted to do, if they wanted to, um, go and press charges or whatever the case might be. So, these parents was like, I'm just gonna milk this shit. Hell, I'm just gonna let him take care of us. Hell, I'm just gonna let him, pay our bills and stuff. So, like, it's like a consensual thing to me. Like, the parents was okay with it, if this is true. Hey. So what y'all feel about it? How y'all feel about this case and how what's going on? Once again, I invite you if you want to come on, because I am drained. I think I listened to um I think it was Hollywood. Yeah, Hollywood Next. I would listen to her. She went to court. Um, she's there now, and she's the way she was talking, like she just it was just like a demonic spirits. Like she just walked into a grave site, and all kinds of spirits was everywhere, and I'm like, what the hell going on? Like, how did it go down in court? It's just like, you know I think when people look at Tracy Simpson, I think that's who was on, they look at her, and it's how she looks and how she speak, and she have this little shyness about her, and she try to she's easy to convince someone. But I hear that um they said that, I'm sorry, y'all, because I'm on my medicine too. So if I'm pausing, I'm very, very sorry. Miss Jennifer Bunjean came back and ate her up. So y'all tell me something that y'all heard that I haven't spoke on, that I missed with this trial, because I am trying to, catch up, and I'm trying to deal with what I'm dealing with, and I'm trying to, stay in the mix on it. Mr. J, what you have to say about it? Cause you on Twitter right now going off, Mr. J. Report skip. Call. Child, help me out. Okay, yeah. I'm trying to see what's going on. I am not. I do not. I can't do Twitter, y'all. It's confusing to me. Okay, 2 hours ago. Another day. Federal court is about to on the way. Dave. Hey, okay, Nicole. I'm in bed. They trying to get me go to the ER. I'm not trying to go to no ER, babe. Several years allegation meet in Chicago studio that is not years after 2002. I wasn't able to catch the exact date, she said, but I think the Hands of Time video was shot before 2000. Well, everybody talk about the videos, but where are all these videos that they claim that they have, and all these devices, and they said he had duffel bags full of tapes and stuff. Where they tapes at? Where, I mean, are we just going by what these people are saying? Do they have evidence? I'm not going out, girl. I'm fine. I'm laying right here with my legs elevated. I just think I was moving around, and I when my dad was here, seeing about me. Shout out to my dad. Trying to make sure I have a good meal, nourishment. And he sat right here on the by the recliner by me. Trying to make sure that I'm good. And I had to talk him into going. Like, I'm all right. You can go home. Like, I don't want my dad, missing work because he don't get family leave of absence. I'm like, Daddy, I'm fine. You can go. Like, I'm gonna be okay. He's like, you can't go downstairs. You can't be moving around. Because I think I had scared him. I had the walker, and I'm strolling in the room, and I'm sitting in this recliner. I guess because it was so low, I can't bend. I can't bend. So I guess I was sitting so low, and I was sitting there too long, and that's when I started having problems. So I'm just doing what they telling me to do. I'm laying down. I'll get up and walk, you know, a little bit, in the circle from one room to the other, and get back in the bed. So even I was hurting, but I'm like, Dad, go. I'm good. I'm fine. Like, I'm hurting like crazy, but I'm just trying to like have this poker face because he wasn't gonna leave. He told my sister, he was like, I'm gonna stay there with her as long as she needs me. Oh, my dad cooking and stuff. Like, I'm not gonna have to take my dad through that. So, hey, Miss Vet. Miss Vet been trying to have me laugh, y'all, and she know darn well I can't be laughing with all these incisions in my body. I can't be doing that. What do you say? But I'm glad he doing better. The lady on the stand is lying. She said she was picked up in a Sprinter limo, flew out, and went to a concert. No concert was. Oh Lord, have mercy, Jesus. Oh Lord, but I mean, McDime, because of this and claims every see what I'm saying now. Not everybody was 17. The magic number was 17 in New York, but now the magic number is 14 to 15 to 16 in Chicago. But these people are gapping their leg. I'm just like this. It's just like a life lesson learned, and um I feel like they should just throw this out. I'm serious. Teach everybody a damn lesson. Robert done sat in jail for going on 4 damn years, and they done got paid, and they done had their cake in 82. They done got their face on damn the TV, and cupcake shops and stuff. They helped them build their cupcake shops and crap like that. And I just feel like they should teach everybody a lesson. Y'all, it's just like an insurance company. I just feel like it's wrong for them to allow these people to get paid, and so it's like pain and suffering. Okay, you got paid for pain and suffering, so now it's just time for you to move on. It's time for these people to move on. Like, damn, move the hell on. Did nobody just talk to him and said, I'm going through it mentally. I need you to pay for me some therapy, some counseling, because I can't handle this. This is too much for me. Everybody's like, I need money. I need PT cruises. I need rent paid. My baby daddy ain't buying pampers for my child, and I need you to buy some pampers for my kid. We ain't got nowhere to stay because baby daddy done kicked us out. Can we come and live with you? And all this crap. And then the parents. I knew where my son was at age of 15. How the hell she got picked up and the neighbor didn't run to the car. Black kids are nosy, so someone would have seen it. Yeah, these tests a lot. I can't do it. I don't understand because black and all these people trying to claim like these parents are some great parents. That morals and values are intact. So you mean to tell me that you have an underage child that can spend the night with somebody overnight like that, and you tell, and so have Rashonda Landfair where they thought, well, I was with the family, they thought I was with her, so mama didn't call Drill Lee and check on her daughter to make sure she was where she's supposed to be at, because hell, that's what I was doing. I'm calling like I'm just checking to see if she got her ass where she's supposed to be at, because she said she spent the night. I dropped off, and I wasn't even letting my kids and my teenagers. They were teenagers too. I wasn't letting my kids spend the night. When I let them spend the night one freaking time with somebody, tried to be nice and let them spend the night, and they come home and they laughing about two women sleeping together, and that was the freak it. I'm like, no, no more spending the night nowhere. I don't give a shit. So we got it's just a bad look. You got all these, nobody is just looking at it like, damn, all these damn freaking Zoids. They freaking Zoids, like they just easily to just get out and screw. So I wonder if somebody gonna reach out to the prosecutor. Make sure you tell them that he when they had sex with him that he split them wide open. I'm like, I don't hear that. I don't hear nobody going to the hospital, for according to people that I talk to, that he is an enlarged man. And then nobody's actually sitting here, asking the question, how this y'all speaking like all this man is doing is screwing, but he have concerts, he write music, he's in the studio, because that's where he just loves to be in the studio. So I'm like, this man, what the fuck? Is he drinking lion blood and fucking elephant blood and vampire blood? I mean, what kind of human is this that be screwing 100 times and just screwing and screwing and screwing, and he ain't limp? His penis stay hard 24/7. And this is a channel that I do have strict. It's adults only. So I want, for the record, when I first came in, I made sure that Google knew that I will be speaking about sex and different things like that. So for the record, if you young, get your ass off here, because you ain't got no business. Matter of fact, your ass should be at school any damn way. Okay. So I'm just it's just puzzling. I some question, where were the parents? That's what I'm saying. Exactly, underage kids just flying all over the damn place. So it make you think that the parents consent to this stuff. They just or it's a lie. One of the two. Shit. Cause my kids, even when at school, I was working two jobs, y'all, and I kid you not, I can call my daughter right now, and she will tell you, I, only 2 hours of sleep. When I get home, like the kids are getting ready for school. If I'm feeling all right, if I'm not swamped and tired, I would drive them to school, but just down the road. Like my son's school, it was like I can just step out the door and see his school, and then I can look down the street and see my kids in high school, their school down the street. I will pull up, baby, in a minute and walk in there and make sure their ass is in there. And I had people watching, like the officers that's at that school, and they see my kids bypass that school, and they be talking about they going to the store and stuff. I don't give a damn. Don't bypass that school. Get your ass there. I pull up at the store. Get your ass to that school. Oh, she passed the store. She going down the street. I get in my car. Get your ass in this truck, and I drop their asses off. And I'll stand there in the door just to watch my kids to see if they're doing what they supposed to do at school. So you mean to tell me that the landlord said, I trust them enough that she's hanging with the godfather and the godmother and her children, that I'm not even gonna call and check on my child. It's just bullshit to me. So everybody black, all these black mamas and black daddies, there's kid grown women's now that claim that they was having a affair with Robert underage for all these years, that y'all parents didn't y'all parents just let y'all just go all over the world. They ain't know what a freaking hell y'all were. I just I don't I find this is retarded to me. It's just really retarded to me. It's retarded to me. I'm sorry. It's something I ain't clicking with this. It's just it's crazy. Watch it all. The way I know you. Okay. What I'm watching? I guess I'll watch it when I get out. I will. I want the parents to be. You see, that's what I'm saying. It's like y'all they allowing the parents to prostitute their kids for money, but they can get away with it. The main people that should be on trial is the fucking parents. The damn parents. They are responsible for their kids. Okay? They are responsible. They are the main ones to be on trial. If y'all saying this is a problem, because they freaking allowed it. Shit. Cause my mom, she when I was telling her I had a crush on my ex-husband, he was way older. He was like 27 at that time. And I told her, I was like, I want let me talk to a person that I want to talk to, because I just told her, a penis is a penis. If I'm gonna have sex, mama, I'm gonna have sex. I'm gonna have sex one day. So let me talk to, so she was like, you can go over there. She allowed me to go over there. But hell, when night falls, she said, "I need you." And matter of fact, they were next door neighbors, and she would knock on that wall, and she was like, "It's time for you to get your ass home." So she didn't let me stay, overnight. And if I went over there, baby, I snuck over there. I snuck over there. That's what I did. I took my little fast ass over there. But I made sure I got my ass back at the house before my mama got home. But flying out and staying gone and stuff like that, and thinking my parents don't know about it, shit. But the parents knew about this stuff. But hey, no, we don't want nobody but Robert Sylvester Killer, because he well known, and we want to tear his character down. We want to just because he's too arrogant. He won this case, and he just got bold and character. And so, and then also I said this. I said, if because some people like, oh my God, but you don't see this as a problem. This man messing around with these young women. I said, okay, like how many years this been going on, and y'all saying it's a problem? Did anybody go and try to say, well, this is a mental problem? Let's get this man some help. I said, did anybody do that? Only thing people tried to do was extort this man, try to take his money, try to use him. Did anybody try to go and try to help him? Did anybody try to say, like, we want to help you, to read and understand things? And if you went through things in your childhood life, and you went through stuff all through your life, let's get you some help. Did anybody try to do that for him? No. Let's just pull him down, beat him down, just drag his name, treat him like a dog. And to me, he went through stuff way. I mean, these people here was they. It was consensual, but this man went through a lot. He used his music to get his mind off of it for therapy, I guess. If y'all saying he have a sex problem all these years, what, 20 years, 30 years? Did anybody try to help him? Did anybody try? No, we just gonna extort this man and try to just use him and keep him busy, keep him in the studio, keep him on the basketball court, keep him on the stage and his music. And I'm like, it's I can't, I don't know. It's I don't know. It's just too much. It's too much. And they overdoing it. It's an overkill. They overdoing it. I'm sick of hearing these girls get up there talking, and everybody wanted money. And if they didn't know any better, as young as Roshonda Landfair said she was, and these other ones, but they was old enough to know how to go and extort someone. That's crazy. But I'm at my hour mark. In order to fly under age, you have to have an escort with you. I know because I used to fly my. I know, yeah. Like even with us, we used to. Some my dad was driving us though, but he didn't even trust us to get on the a plane like that. But he was overseas and we was going over my grandmother's house, so we they had us sitting in the front, and it was one of the stewardess was, seeing about us, walking us to the plane, where we were supposed to be, walked us down there, put us in the seat, and we was at the in the front row. When we got off, they took us down, and so they checked the ID of the person. They checked the ID um of the person that picked us up, and that was my grandmother. I do not think he has a sex project. I think he was a young man who got into fame and got caught up by some lying ass female. Yeah, I'm just saying it's how they're making it seem like, if you understand what I'm saying, Queen, they're trying to make it like this man he got a super dingaling. Like his dingaling just stay hard 24/7. He's jaculating 24/7. And I mean, my age and sexual experience, even with the youngest of the youngest man, they're not going to be able to just be screwing like that and ejaculating back to back, and every time you look around doing all that, and oral sex. This man, he protects his throat. So this man is doing this and 24/7. He keeps it hot in his around his environment to protect his vocal. So he just using his tongue like that and his mouth like that. That's a you ain't tired. That's what I'm trying to say. It's just like the only thing this they trying to put out there. The only thing the man does is screw. Jeez, this is a mess. I done got so tired of it. I don't know, but you understand what I'm saying, Kitty? That's what I'm trying to say. And then the mother, which is that's the one I need to listen to. The mother testimony, the Landfair lady. Someone said that she was having messing around with Robert. Mm. I'm lost. But yeah, I'm about to go, you guys. The medicine's about to kick in. It's a bunch of women that did what they felt like they needed to do with a superstar, a well-known singer, and they felt like, let me go beyond, you know, because a lot of these women will do whatever they need to do to be with a superstar, have sex with other women, threesomes. They'll have threesomes with men's and just whatever, just to please this superstar because they want to be with them. So you understand? Like they'll do this with this person over a average Joe, you know, because they want to do whatever they can do to see if they can get this man. And the way I'm looking at it is like, if I can't have you, nobody can have you. You listen to Drea. She was hating on Jordan. I'm like, hey, if he can take care of these women, he can take care of his children, which he was taking care of his children. I know that not what you're saying. Of course, they're going to make it sound like he had um going to make it sound like he has some crazy sex. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like if they felt like if in all his friends and stuff, they felt like that, they would have been like, man, come on, you need some help, man. All this screwing you doing. I'm just trying to swallow the pill because I ain't never seen nothing like this in my life. Hello, here, just stop by to show some love. How you doing, Lily? Hope you feeling well. Hope you doing good. Are you in court today? How is Robert doing? How he feeling? How he's looking? I know he's trying to stay strong. But this is a lesson to anybody with money. Don't give these people nothing. Don't let them blackmail you. Just do like the United States. I'm not gonna pay no ransom to you and nobody else, and do what the hell you need to do because you're not getting a dime from me. Let them do what they do. Because you at this point now you guys see that these people will blackmail you, take your money, and then they'll keep coming back trying to extort you. Oh, so court is out. Mm. Why they ain't saying it on Twitter? Mm. That was short and sweet. The prosecutor could rest their case. There's a picture showing on Twitter post pictures from the current trial. See, I don't know what these people be saying on here. Mm. Last video, Tracy Point. I don't see anything. I don't even know where to look. I'm tired. I'm gonna go. So, you guys, thank you for stopping by. I just wanted to stop by and let you guys know I'm still in the mix. Even though I'm dealing with my situation, but I'm still in the mix. I'm still, you know, I'm trusting in God, and I just feel like at this point I'm over it. I'm over these women because I don't see anybody that's a victim. I see women that's trying to have their cake and eat it too, trying to live off somebody else's dime, don't want to work, don't just want everything easy, and so I I still feel the way I feel. I just call it life lesson learned. Um, life lesson learned with with Robert. with his friends, with his family, with everybody that's involved in this situation. Life lesson learned. I just feel like they shouldn't let these people get away with what they have done. I feel like they need to just let this go. Let these people learn their lessons. Well, y'all got what y'all wanted. Y'all didn't have any problem for 20 or 30 years. So F it. It's done. F it. And then give Robert a warning. Okay, this is a lesson. This is a lesson. Watch who you be with and watch your back. You can't be like these other average Joe. You have to do just like a lot of these celebrities and keep your circle small. And I'm glad Michael Jordan bodyguard made sure that. Cause I'm matter of fact, not even keeping the grass cut low, put some damn concrete on there so you can see the snakes slithering through there real good. I know people in the music scene, they feel like, hey, it's the this is great. Um, to be able to do what you want to do, how you want to do it. The industry, music industry, it's about drugs, sex, and all that. Women, champagne, the finest things in life. And that's what the music industry built up on. But now this is a whole different era. Back then it was totally different, but they're trying to bring back then into here, where we got the Me Too movements and the women's rights and the violations of women. But I feel like these women violated themselves. And then these parents, if you're not teaching your kids these to value themselves, what? Because I'm just seeing that it's just too easy. They if for all these supposed to be underage women, they made it like it was just too easy for a man to screw them. They didn't say my mom taught me better. I need to wait, and I'm gonna want to stay a virgin. I mean, I'm just saying I I wanted what I wanted, but what I'm saying, they're trying to make it like they was manipulated. And I called foul on that because I was a teenager. I wanted to be with a grown man. That's who I wanted. And I had sex with him. We got married. So it is what it is. So I'm just it's just it's I don't understand it here. I guess everybody think different. So it's just a bullshit try. Let the man go. Let him go home. Shit, teach all of them a lesson. They don't. Everybody, just teach them a damn lesson. Everybody, mamas and daddies, and all of them. Shit. Let me see. I was thinking the same thing. Text a man, don't stay hard like that. Shit, hell, they don't even shit. Some of them don't even stay hard on the damn pill and creams and everything. So I'm just trying to figure it out. They act like this is what we gonna call them, King Dingaling. We gonna call him King Dingaling. I'm just wondering how he playing ball, writing songs, putting out his record. That's what I'm saying. I heard about one abortion. The man got 3 kids. I heard about one abortion. Then we got somebody with some damn crazy ass person posting all on IG with a damn belly and stuff like that. Hell, if there's Joy and she wants to display her belly, she'll been standing right there with her damn belly and her face and everything. I'm like, these people need to stop playing these goddamn stupid ass games, and these damn reporters just believe the shit. Y'all just stupid as hell. Just stupid. Shit, hell, teach everybody a fucking lesson. Mamas, daddy, and all of them. Cause see, I wouldn't, if I was the juror, I would find them not guilty. Y'all don't deserve another damn dime with y'all extortion asses. Y'all don't deserve another quarter. hell, period. Oh, shit. Hell, this is hell. We gonna start calling him King Dingaling. Shit, hell. Let me write him and tell him that hell. What? Give me the secret. Give me your damn secret, hell, cause I needs to know, and every other woman on this planet with a man needs to know how you do it. What you drinking? Some elephant blood, some tiger blood. What you drinking? Is you drinking that and you mixing it with Viagra and some other kind of stuff? Yeah, the man just see kitty cats. He just sticking dingaling and kitty cats. Every kitty cat he's sticking his dingaling in. I just can't believe this. This is a circus and this is crazy and it making people just look bad. This is a mess. It's a freaking mess. Never seen nothing like this in my life. It's a mess. Okay, it's an hour and 20 minutes in there. Bless y'all. I'm finna get off here. See if I can catch up with whoever can that's gonna be speaking on, seeing what everybody talking about. I don't want to stay on here long. The traffic is crazy on YouTube talking about it, so I know everybody be wanting to know what went down in court. So I don't want to hold up um that with you guys. So I'll be talking to you guys later. I'll pop up, if I feel that I can talk about it. But y'all have a blessed one. Please drop that comment down below. Tell me how y'all feel about this and what did I miss, you know, talking about on this case and how y'all feel about, you know, the trial so far, and what y'all feel about the jurors and their reaction, according to people that witnessed the jurors' facial expressions and things like that. And do you feel that this is just a extortion plot, and you just feel like Robert should be punished for everything, or do y'all feel like this should be thrown out and everybody have a life learning lesson from this? Because I just look at it as a life learning lesson. I just feel like everybody should go on. It's time to get over this shit. It's been years. Um, if you didn't take the money and get some help, that's on you. You didn't get the money that you settled out of court, and then you try to get help, that's on you. It's just time to move on. Go ahead, get your help, and move on about your business, because you can't keep holding on to this. You can't keep holding on to it. It's just time to dismiss it and go on with your life. If you're saying this is something that's tearing you apart, go get you some help so you can go on with your life. That's just like with me. I've had this cancer removed. I'm trying to work on myself so I can go on with my life. I can't sit here and be a woe is me because and let this cancer bring me down. I'm not gonna do it. And y'all gotta show that we are strong black women. Stop trying to make it look like we were some stupid black women. We are some strong black women. I did what I did. I grew up. I did something that I shouldn't have been doing. That was a life learning lesson for me. I have grown up. I can teach my kids and tell my kids about my mistakes so they won't make these mistakes. And I'm going on with my life. Just what it should be. Period. So y'all have a blessed one and talk to y'all soon. Thank you for tuning in to Texas Black Diamond Entertainment.